Most rookies need time to adapt to the NFL, but this two-star recruit came into the league and took it over right away. So how did he do it? Well, here's the story of Justin Jefferson. Justin's journey to stardom began in Destrehan, Louisiana, where he attended Destrehan High School, but it was by no means an easy journey. Justin came from an athletic family. His father, John, played college basketball, and his two older brothers, Jordan and Ricky, both had very successful careers at LSU and played in the NFL. So Justin knew exactly what it would take to play football at the highest level. Justin Jefferson didn't start as a star. When he entered high school, he wasn't the biggest or the strongest, standing at just 5'7" and 125 pounds. Despite coming from a family of athletes, he struggled to make an impact. Even with his older brother's guidance, he only made the JV team as a safety in his freshman year. Then, a major setback. He broke his elbow playing on the scout team. 3 years into high school, Justin was still waiting for his breakout moment. While his brothers had made their way to LSU and the NFL, his own football dreams felt distant. But his family never stopped believing in him. Then, everything changed. After getting X-rays of his growth plates, doctors told him he was about to hit a major growth spurt. And it happened fast. By his junior year, he shot up to 6'1" and gained nearly 40 pounds. This was his chance. But with rapid growth came new challenges. His knees locked up and he ran with a limp, making him look uncoordinated and slow. It wasn't easy, but Justin refused to let it stop him. Determined to finally prove himself, he spent countless hours training. He worked on his route running with his older brother Jordan, watched NFL receivers on YouTube, and sharpened his skills. By his senior season, everything clicked. His movement improved, his confidence grew, and he became a dominant playmaker. That year, Justin exploded for 44 receptions, 956 yards, and 9 touchdowns, a glimpse of the superstar he was about to become. The problem was, even after Justin's amazing senior year, he was still just a 2-star recruit without any major offers. Division I programs were worried because, off the field, Justin needed to complete a summer class in order to graduate. His father even talked to him about potentially taking the Division II route. But luckily, the Jefferson last name carried a lot of weight at one school in particular. So when LSU head coach Ed Orgeron said he had a scholarship waiting for him whenever he was ready, Justin knew what he needed to do. He completed his summer class and became LSU's final scholarship member in the fall of 2017. It wasn't an easy road to college football, but Justin Jefferson was right where he always wanted to be, right where his brothers were before him. He was an LSU Tiger. In his freshman season, Jefferson only played in 2 games, recording just 1 rush for 4 yards. But it was in his sophomore year that he would put the nation on notice. Justin Jefferson had arrived, and there was no looking back. His connection with new transfer quarterback Joe Burrow was immediate, and Jefferson led the Tigers in receptions, receiving yards and touchdowns that year, with 44 receptions for 875 yards and 6 touchdowns. We didn't know it yet, but this level of production was just scratching the surface. In Jefferson's junior season, he was a part of what was perhaps the greatest college football team of all time. This was primarily because of their incredible passing attack, with Joe Burrow throwing to the greatest wide receiver duo college football has ever seen, Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. They went unbeaten with relative ease during the regular season, and Jefferson led the nation with 111 receptions. His 18 receiving touchdowns were second in the country, and his 1,540 receiving yards ranked third. In the first round of the college football playoff against the Oklahoma Sooners, Jefferson caught 14 passes for 227 yards and 4 touchdowns in the first half. He followed this record-setting performance in the national championship against the Clemson Tigers with a 9-catch, 106-yard game in a blowout win. Justin Jefferson had nothing left to prove in the college game. He chose to forgo his senior year and declared for the NFL draft. In just 3 years, he had gone from an unranked recruit to a projected first-round NFL draft pick. But heading into the draft, there were still questions about his athleticism. Jefferson often beat defensive backs with his crafty route running rather than using pure speed or strength, so NFL scouts had doubts about his explosiveness at the next level. He quickly silenced his critics after running a 4.43-second 40-yard dash at the combine. But there were still doubters. Experts weren't sure if he could line up on the outside against the best corners in the league and be a true number 1 receiver. So much so that, in the 2020 draft, 4 receivers were taken ahead of him, including Jalen Reagor, who the Eagles selected 1 pick before Jefferson. But after a short wait, with the 22nd pick, the Minnesota Vikings selected Justin Jefferson. He would enter the league with big shoes to fill right away. Earlier that offseason, the Vikings traded away fan-favorite receiver Stefon Diggs, who had been crucial in Minnesota for years. Replacing him wouldn't be easy. But it didn't take long for Vikings fans to fall in love with the new kid in town. In a somewhat unprecedented offseason due to the pandemic, which saw no preseason and limited training, many rookies struggled. Jefferson was no exception. He didn't get his first start until Week 3 against the Tennessee Titans. But when the opportunity came, he picked up right where he left off in college. In just the first start of his NFL career, Justin Jefferson caught 7 passes for 175 yards and a touchdown. This was also when the world was introduced to the celebration he's made so famous, the Griddy. He followed up his incredible debut with a 4-reception, 103-yard game in Week 4 against the Texans, becoming just the 5th receiver in Vikings history to have back-to-back 100-yard games in their rookie season. By Week 6, Jefferson had exploded against the Atlanta Falcons, putting up 166 yards and 2 touchdowns. His frightening pace made breaking the rookie receiving record a realistic goal. In Week 13 against the Jaguars, his 121 yards and a touchdown saw him break the 1 receiving mark in just 12 games, making him the 5th fastest player in NFL history to reach 1,000 yards. Jefferson's silky route running, combined with his incredible ability to get to the catch point, made him nearly impossible to cover one-on-one. By Week 15, he broke Randy Moss's Vikings rookie record for receptions, and in the final game of the season, he had 9 receptions for 133 yards, setting a new NFL rookie record for receiving yards. Justin Jefferson finished his rookie year with 88 receptions for 1,400 yards and 7 touchdowns. He was selected to the Pro Bowl and was a second-team All-Pro. Despite his historic rookie year, he placed 2nd in Offensive Rookie of the Year, voting to quarterback Justin Herbert. In just his 2nd season, Justin Jefferson proved he was more than just a breakout rookie. He dominated with 108 receptions, 1,616 yards, and 10 touchdowns, setting the record for the most receiving yards in a player's first 2 NFL seasons. His performance earned him another Pro Bowl selection and second-team All-Pro honors. Now in his 3rd year, Jefferson has taken his game to an even higher level. The Vikings' offense revolves around him, and he continues to make jaw-dropping plays week after week. With the team off to their best start of his career, one thing is clear. If he keeps this up, Justin Jefferson will be griddying his way to the Hall of Fame one day.